This is where you end up when your mom decides to come to bed at the worst time. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first question. I'm going to make it as quick as I can so it doesn't take up too much of your time. Number 1, what is your best childhood memory? My best childhood memory was camping, fishing, hiking with my grandma and grandpa. Every summer we would do something that had to do with camping, and my grandpa and I were fishing buddies. I've been fishing since I was a little 3 or 4 year old. I've seen videos of myself as a little 4 year old catching a fish with my bare hands and helping my grandpa gut the fish. And oh man, childhood memories with my grandpa were always the best. And watching football. Go Hawks. Number 2, if you had a chance for a do-over in life, what would you do differently? Sorry about the boobs there. I would definitely have gone to college. Never would have dropped out of high school. I did get my GED several years after I dropped out, but I would definitely go back and go to college, become a writer, go to journalism school, whatever it was. I would have rather have gone to school, got my education, and not jumped into a relationship instead. I didn't learn a lot of independence, and definitely regret not taking care of myself before I taken care of other people. I wish I would have gotten my education earlier. Number 3, how did you and I meet? That question I put on there for all of you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that one blank. Obviously, I know how I met me. And it was a real tight squeeze, I'll tell you that. What do you feel most proud of? Obviously, my kids. They're my number 1 pride and joy. But after that, definitely my medical assistant degree. Graduating 3.8 honors with honors and perfect attendance from Carrington College was pretty awesome. Of course, I haven't been able to get a really good job doing that yet, but it was a wonderful experience. It was my first experience with college, and I did it all on my own. I graduated with honors, and that to me was my biggest achievement after my children, obviously. What is your favorite music and why? My favorite of all time is probably going to be Eminem, TLC. I like a lot of hip-hop and R&B stuff on the radio, but I've broadened my horizons a little bit, so I'm into more of the alternative stuff. I love, Metallica was my favorite rock band growing up. I love Papa Roach, love Linkin Park. Used to love Limp Bizkit back in the day. But if it has a good beat, has a good message, and it's fun, I'm going to like it. If you could travel anywhere, where would you go and why? I have several places that I want to go. In the U.S., I want to visit New York. I've never been to the East Coast, so that's my biggest goal for traveling in the United States. If we're talking outside of the U.S., I'd have to say Italy, because I love Italian food. I love the culture, and I've always wanted to visit there. If not Italy, then Europe, backpacking Europe too. I've always wanted to do that. If you could keep only 5 possessions, what would they be? Obviously, I don't consider my kids possessions, so that's an easy one for me. It would have to be my journals, pictures, my porcelain dolls that I've been collecting, that my grandma has been giving me since I was a little baby. That's 3. So, my cell phone. Can't live without that. And probably last would be some of my childhood trinkets, like my baby clothes, the kids' baby clothes that they were brought home and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video for a minute and upload another vlog, and I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I got some videos posting to my phone right now, so that'll give me a little bit of time to answer some more questions. Alright, we are at number 8. What teacher made the most impact on you and why? I don't remember his name, but he was actually a math teacher in 10th grade. He was the only teacher that ever was able to make me catch on to things. I was actually able to understand math, and I felt like I was grasping just a little bit of what he was trying to teach me. Plus, he was very patient, he was very funny, he was very kind, and he explained things to me in a way that I could understand. I wish I could remember his name, but I don't. Okay, we're at 9. What do you want your tombstone to say? I should have thought about some of these questions before I answered them. I'm not going to be buried. I'm going to be cremated. But if I was buried, it would say, I'd want it to say something funny. I don't want something depressing or serious. So maybe like a funny joke or something. And I definitely want it to say mother, wife, whatever, daughter, things like that. What was one of your most defining moments in life? There's so many answers to that and so many defining moments. I don't feel like I know who I am yet. I don't feel like I know what I really truly want in life, but some of my most defining moments were a couple, 3 years ago, when I was able to finally grasp what I wanted for my future and was able to get out of a pretty bad situation that I had kept myself in for way too long for the wrong reasons. And I realized that I have to have honesty and truth in my life. I can't have negativity in my life, and I was able to get some things out of my life that were really harmful to me. Defining moment, knowing that I actually wanted children and having my children was a big moment. Why did you choose your profession? My profession that I got thrust into as a sales advisor for an auto mechanic store, never thought I would like it, but I actually love it, and I think that's where I want to focus my time on. Until then, I may be doing something else, but I love cars now. I love selling things. I like a challenge, but my real dream is to be a writer, which I'm doing now. I'm writing a book, so writing for me has always been an escape. It's been therapy for me. It's a way for me to get my feelings out to whoever's listening, to God, to myself, and I always feel better after I write something down. How do you spend your free time? Doing this now has really kept me pretty busy. Obviously, I'm not working right now, so I have a lot of free time, which I hate. I like to be busy. So on my free time, I hang out with my kids. I read when I'm feeling... I used to read a lot more, but I don't feel that sense of relaxation and peace where I can pick up a book and read. So I do a lot of swimming, hanging out with my friends Heather, Tiffany. Love taking walks. I love watching movies, going to see movies, going to the drive-in, playing golf. I am an active person. I like hiking. I like going camping, going to the lake, things like that. I have to be doing something or I get really, really bored. Okay, I gotta hurry through these. If you won the lottery, what would you do? First thing I would do is pay off my car, get an apartment, and once I'm settled in an apartment, I pay back everybody that's helped me. I've been through some really, really tough times the last 2 years, and a lot of people have helped me. I'll name drop right now. I hope people are watching. Nikki, she's helped me a lot. Brian has helped me tremendously. His parents have helped me. My mother, Randy, her boyfriend. I've had a lot of emotional support. Heather has helped me financially. She's helped me more than anybody that I can really think of as far as emotional and just helping me get through this tough time, and she just keeps my mind off of things. And there's more people, but I just want to thank some of those people for all that they've done for me recently and many years before that. Who do you most admire in life? I admire my grandma the most of anybody. She was like the nicest, most kind-hearted, easygoing, fun, carefree, but a worrywart. She had so many different emotions, but she was compassionate, and she would give you a gift and never expect to return, and I really, really respected her for that. Rest in peace. I miss her a lot. What What are your 3 top favorite books in life? I don't have a lot of favorite books. That's a really hard one for me, actually. But I would have to say The Velveteen Rabbit, growing up, Where the Wild Things Are, and trying to think of a book that I've read twice. I really don't know about a third book. Let me think. I'd have to say the whole what's the movie? The Hunger Games trilogy. I read the whole that thing. I think I read those books in like 3 days. What are you most afraid of? If you're talking physical, probably spiders. If you're talking in general, I'm afraid of going my entire life not having a purpose. Right now, I feel very helpless, purposeless. I don't know the word, but I don't feel like I am contributing to society, and I'm afraid of that happening and me dying that way. I don't want to die with regrets. We're running a little long. I'm trying to finish as fast as I can. What feels like? I'm trying to be as emotional as I can, but not take 3 hours to put a video out. But it's really, really hard. Sarah's right. This is really hard. What are you most... Okay, what feels like love to you? Love to me is unconditional. It feels easy. To me, real love is effortless. There's no bounds. There's no... you don't have to walk on eggshells around that person. You always trust them. You love them. You're forgiving to them. To me, love just feels natural. It doesn't feel like something that I should have to try. If you should really have to work at it, I don't think it's love. I think love is just an unconditional, easy thing to give, and it feels great. Real love feels wonderful. What age do you feel right now and why? Physically, I feel in my 40s. I have a bad back. Being overweight, just being unhealthy. I feel very tired. Feel depressed. I'm in a really bad place in my life. Emotionally, mentally, like way younger, in my early 20s. I feel like I haven't lived that long. I feel like I have a long life ahead of me. Sometimes I act like an idiot, so I feel like I'm immature sometimes, and my mind is a little bit younger than my body. But I would have to say, if I could put a general age on it, I would say 25. I definitely don't feel like I'm 32. I don't. How would your friends describe you? They would describe me as funny, carefree, silly, passionate, loud, obnoxious, mean. I can be really mean, judgmental. I can be caring, giving. I'm very, very passionate about everything. So I'm a little bit over dramatic sometimes, but giving, definitely compassionate, empathetic. You ask them how they feel. Last question. There were 25 questions on this thing, but I cut it down, thank goodness. But these are really good questions. What does a perfect day look like to you? Days like today. Like where I got to see my family, I got to see my friends, I got to see the kids laughing and playing, and the day went by fast but slow, perfect time. I laughed a lot, I ate good food, had good company. A perfect day to me is a day where I don't want it to end. Those are the perfect days. The perfect days that when you have to lay your head down at night, you're really sad because the day's over. That's the perfect day to me. Those are the days that I cherish the most. The days that I go by and I don't feel sad and I don't feel stressed. My life is so full of stress. I have so many unanswered questions, so many unknowns in my life right now, that when I can have a good day where I can just feel safe and feel secure and feel happy, I cherish every single minute of that day. And that was a day like today. Today was a very good day. I had a couple down moments. I'm going through some relationship changes, letting go of some bad negativity in my life, which is never easy when you're used to the same thing and the same person, and then they're gone. It's hard to get used to that, but having positive people in your life is really important. Keeping people around that make you feel good is really important. And if someone's bringing the bad things out of you, you need to, give that person some space. But other than that, it was a perfect day. So thank you to everybody that made it perfect. I hope I get some more people out there putting out videos. I really want to see some more videos. Hope you guys have a good day. I will be back. I have a couple of vlogs that I need to post today. I'll post this, and then I won't be seeing you guys until Monday. So, Monday night, probably Tuesday morning. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care. Mwah.